Hi, welcome to Mystic Frequency. I'm Lisa, and I'll be your collective tarot reader here today on January 29th, 2026. But no matter when this reading finds you, there's a message here that's trying to reveal itself, so that way you may be able to go along your journey in a much more positive way. And I'm excited. You are more than welcome to jump into the timestamps below in the descriptions box, so that way you can go ahead and dive into this reading. But let me go ahead and get the rest of my intro out of the way. First off, if today is your birthday, happy birthday. When you come to this channel, I always want my listeners to know that they matter and that they do deserve to celebrate. And thank you for making it another trip around the world with us again this year. And the next thing is, let me talk about the disclaimers. I can only reveal advice that is given to us today by the guides that are coming in, the spiritual guides, the animal guides, through tarot and through oracles. And what is shown is not the only advice that you should follow. You should always trust your intuition and your gut to determine what is best for you and your situations that you have around you. Secondly, if you start to notice that this reading is not resonating, there's possibly someone that is really close to you or within your circle, and your guides are using you like a channel or a radio frequency signal in order to get this message to them, especially if they are not in touch with their own intuition or their own spiritual gifts that they have. And the other thing is if it's not anyone that is close to you and it's not something resonating with you, you can always take this as a tool to add to your belt. So when you do come across a certain situation or thing that is being explained today, then you'll have that in your tool belt ready for when it does happen. And you should never try to force a reading to click in place for you. It's like trying to take a key and unlock a jar of peanut butter. It's not the door. I know that was a very weird image coming through, but it is what it is. So I'm excited for today's reading. So let's go ahead and dive into your affirmations, and you have two today. I am successful and I am positive. You are positive that you will be successful. Positivity is one of the key things that really helps you find abundance in your life and your ability to take care of others and attract what needs to come to you. The other thing that I'm thinking about, because this made me think of magnets where you have a positive pull and you have a negative pull, and trying to find ways where you are not attracting the negative things into your life, because those aren't the things that are going to make you successful today in this current moment. So your guides want you to see how successful, how abundant, and how your positivity is helping bring about this in your life. And then your self-care oracle today is, be your true, authentic self. You have so much value. And I have seen the affirmation, I am valuable, coming out just of recently. So being your true self without worrying about your shadows, without worrying about any kind of limiting beliefs coming to play, where you can dress how you want, where you can show your love in the most authentic way, however you feel you should show your love. You're not trying to match somebody else's energy, you're just trying to match your own energy today. But being your true authentic self, because that is what brings you more value, more success, and more abundant positivity in your life. The animal guides that are coming through today is sea turtle, protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. You have everything that is around you in order to have this version of happiness, this version of fulfillment that you are looking for. And turtles, they have to, especially a sea turtle, they have to rise against all the odds that are against them. So find ways to create more positive energy where nothing, you are at the center of it. And this is all of that positive light that is coming around you, that is shining outward, and you are at the center. And the more positive energy you have, the less that you will see a negative influence be able to come in and swoop down and pick you up whenever you leave your shell, whenever you go about on your journey and enter into the sea. Find ways to acknowledge how you have persevered in this life, things that have helped you in this moment to find your flow. And then we have dolphin, play, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Yes. Okay, dolphin coming through. Really playful creatures here. And they're wanting you to just let go of whatever is holding you back. Whatever is making you have anxiety or anxious thoughts or making you worried about the future and what is going to unfold for you. So that way you can see that no matter what comes to be or places itself in your line of vision, you're going to be able to either deal with it with confidence or be able to find ways to flow around it, be able to play with your thoughts, be able to play with your creations, be able to play with others even, especially when you find that you are overly serious and you find that you're having to constantly go after, it's the hard grind. It's where you've got your head so busy in your work, and now you're being asked to kind of look up and see what is around you and how you can play more. And then we have fox, clever. You are swift. You are swift. I say this every time. And I always catch myself almost saying you are a Swiftie. So you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. So be open, and be open to romance. Be open to those that want to come in and play and protect you today, guys. I do feel like there is an energy of a partner that wants to provide this for you. And this is someone that is able to help create solutions with you. They're not part of the problem. They are a part of the solution here. And they want you to trust your instincts more than ever. And we have this ram in the background. So we have Aries coming through. And so there's a partner here, and it almost looks like someone is playing a flute, playing this music that is just spinning and kind of like enveloping others. And we have people over here kind of like holding hands saying, look, come with me. Let me show you something. All right, let's dive into your tarot. And it is beautiful today, guys. So Queen of Pentacles is coming through, and she is very much so at the focus of your mind. You are finding that your life is starting to flow and feel as if it's in alignment. And you're feeling like this nurturing mother of the material world. You may feel inspired about cooking nutritious meals, maintaining a clean, or inviting home where you fluff up the pillows. You're getting ready for guests to come over as if you're inviting them to come in and sit down and feel warm. And you may even have children around you or nieces, nephews, friends who have children as well. And you just offer this warmth that comes from you, where you can cuddle to those that need those cuddles. And she is a master of work, home, and family balance. This is really the working parent archetype, where she can make a living for herself and create financial abundance. And she cares a lot about creating a secure environment so that way she can keep giving love and support freely, not just to those around her, but she also does that for herself. She cares a lot about taking care of others. And because she does not rely on other individuals to come in and help her be financially abundant, she cares a lot about her independence. So she's constantly striking balance between those domains, between work and home. And she cares a lot about investing in her family as personal wealth, not so much investing in other things that may be physical around her. It's not that she cares about having a fancy home or a fancy car or just having all the new things that are around her. What she cares about is the well-being of her family and making sure that they are able to obtain and feel just as abundant as she is. And she has this down to earth attitude. And when she does find that there is a problem, she makes sure to find straightforward solutions that fix the problem with minimal fuss. She doesn't want to cause a whole bunch of problems. She doesn't want to just, yes, she is in touch with her feelings, but like with the Queen of Cups is, she cares a lot about how other people are going to feel. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles is going to get straight to the matter and say, okay, this is not how we are going to grow here. And I need you to start seeing how you can just take your environment and change it in this moment by planting and watering the ground in which you stand on. And this Queen of Pentacles can even be someone that is coming into your life as a teacher, a counselor, a mentor, or even a part of you that is trying to really present itself and help you find ways to create a stable income, a stable home, stable, relationships that work together and help you invest in more of that warmth and supportive, loving energy that is coming through. And so this does make me feel as if there is a mother that may come to your mind that is really trying to come in and be a mother to you. Or even you may find that you are being a mother to another individual because you are finding that you are creating a positive and successful display here. Positive and successful display. How did that even come out the way it did? But the Queen of Pentacles is saying that you are protected, and because of your ability to find creative solutions, that is why you are able to nurture and take care of others as well. At the heart of the matter, we have the Six of Cups coming to play. And when your heart has the Six of Cups, there could be a memory that is pulling on your heartstrings, and it's causing you to kind of lose touch of the present moment. It's kind of like where you're wishing for things to be how they used to be. Whoever this mother energy was for you, or this Queen of Pentacles, you're thinking about how they were, and you're kind of wishing for things to be like how she was. So you're thinking, how can I be that for myself? How can I allow myself to bring in that energy into my life so I can be stable and be able to be that working parent archetype. But in order to create true and lasting change, it can only happen in the present moment. Whatever you're trying to create from your past, bring it to the present. Make peace with that past and stay in touch with your inner child, especially when you have taken on too much responsibility by adulting. Because this Queen of Pentacles, she is someone who can juggle quite a bit on her plate. She can be cooking, cleaning, taking her apron and just drying the eyes of a child that fell on the floor. She has this ability to go to work and come home and repeat it day in and day after. But don't ever forget that you need to also do that for yourself and support your inner child. You may have had to be that child in your early years that had to grow up really fast and had to kind of put your inner child on the side and say, okay, when we do find a moment where we can take care of ourselves, that's when we will do it. And so you have reached a point where you can do that. And now your inner child is coming through and saying, okay, everything is safe now. I feel protected. And I know that you're able to get through certain situations with your clever mind. And I want to be able to come out and play now. Can we do that? Can we take this time to do that for ourselves? So stay in touch and bring your inner child to the present so you can get down and create with your inner child in this moment. But let me go ahead and see what your inner child wants to have come out. Let it come forth. Repressed emotions can subconsciously fuel many of our behaviors and interactions with the world, and so it is good to explore these when we can. Find a place that feels safe and begin by asking yourself if there is anything that needs to be spoken aloud and released. Observe what comes forth without judgment. Find a place that feels safe for you. It could be a garden, it could be somewhere out in nature, but wherever that place is that you do feel safe and you're holding your inner child, whatever emotion you feel, whatever emotion you may have felt for this Queen of Pentacles or anyone that has been a positive role in your life, allow that to come through so it can wash over you without judgment. And just observe what it is that you're needing. What words do you need this queen to tell you, or this mother energy to tell you in this moment in order to help heal this part of you? In the back of your mind, we have the Empress coming through. So she's coming through to you in your dreams. And she's trying to help you see ways in which you can nurture yourself, because she does recognize that you are the ultimate nurturing mother with a strong bond to your family and nature. And what you have is a gift and an honor to tend to others. And she may even be trying to come in to let you know that you are needing to birth a new idea or project for yourself, especially if you've been taking care of others. Birth something that is specifically for you and you alone. And she wants you to connect with your senses through your taste, touch, sound, smell, and sight. Actually take in everything so that way you can create more beauty in your life. You may even feel called to go to like a day spa, or even provide that spa at home to yourself where you fill up the bathtub, you have candles. And I know that can be really hard if you have a whole bunch of children running around, but when they go to bed, make that your time. Or if you get up early before anybody opens their eyes, make that your time. Look into learning how you can massage your muscles. Learn massage, learn ways to take care of your body, or even take a class with your partner so that way y'all can learn how to give massages to each other. It makes me think of the movie Blended with Adam Sandler, where they go on a safari trip together and he finds a connection with a woman who has a family just like he does, and they just connect with each other. And so find ways to do that with your partner, and or painting, music, drama, any kind of new hobby that may come through that would help you create and just feel the amount of beauty that you can provide for yourself and those around you. And she also asks to reflect on the bounty that you currently have. So you do have the Queen of Pentacles, who is very abundant. So look at that so you can be grateful for the things that you have around you, the people, the family, and whatever job you may have that makes you able to provide this kind of living for yourself. You may be someone that works at home so that way you can take care of your family. But whatever the case is, be grateful in this moment. And when you find that your energy is kind of like all over the place and your mind is constantly thinking about the past, ground your energy in nature. This could be going to a forest, a beach, a mountain, a lake. Anywhere you see trees and animals will greatly benefit you. And the other thing I do kind of want to talk about, because this was something that came to my mind very briefly, so I do want to talk to my mothers. If you have had a pregnancy and things did not go the way it should have, your child is coming through to let you know to not stop loving yourself and to not stop supporting those that are around you, that they are taken care of in this moment. And the Empress is also guiding and nurturing and protecting this child as well. And they are watching over you. So allow yourself to move from this and not prevent it from you wanting to have children, and know that when it is the right time, you will know, you will have your own bundle. And if you are not capable of having children yourself, there are other options out there that she wants you to explore, such as adopting, being a nurturing role to people who do have children. You may even be a teacher yourself, and that is a form of outlet, so you can provide that for that mothering energy that you're just wanting to share with others. There are different ways for you to be able to express that. But that was for a very specific individual that may come through this reading today. But I just want you to understand that you are fully loved and you're being blessed 100% in this moment, so that way you can heal and let forth what needs to come forth. I have had my own miscarriage, so I completely get this kind of feeling that came today. And just find ways to honor that memory in a positive way. And the other thing that the Empress can even talk about with the Six of Cups is you may be facing you might be birthing something. You may be pregnant or about to be very fertile in this moment, because the Empress is all about fertility. But think, if this is not something you are wanting for yourself, just be mindful and allow yourself to play with the thought, at least. Play with it and know that you are protected. But that is your reading, my dears. I hope it resonates. Let me know. And you can use the comments. If you need a safe space to talk, you can use my comments to really see what needs to come forth. What kind of emotion have you been repressing? And what is your favorite nutritious, comforting meal that you like to cook for others? I like to make, especially when it's cold, I like to make roast, and chili is another one. So, because you can make so much of it and it's so good after a couple of days, even after you've made it. What's your favorite meal to cook for others? But I'm ending it here, guys. So like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and have a blessed day.